we go. It's the first pilot, unofficial, not official because we're still working on it, but it's the first attempt that we're doing of a podcast. This is Ben's podcast and crew, as you see. Joining me today, I have
Madeline, hello.
Mackenzie.
Morgan.
So decided to do a podcast. Main reason why, really just trying to find something to do with my time. Because, anybody who doesn't know me, basketball has been my life for since I was born basically. And I'm getting to the point where I kind of don't want to do basketball anymore. So I'm trying to find some other way to have something take up most of my life. And I feel like, because I love talking, as you can see. So I feel like doing a podcast is the best way to do that. And so these are four of my friends here. We are known as, ooh, that's right, Nick's not here yet. This is three of my friends. I consider myself my own friend. We are known as the crew in the room, as this room given to us by Miss Quick. This is where we hang out. Not really. This is the room next door, but okay. And so basically, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to talk about a lot of things on this podcast. Sports, not in this particular episode, because there's only a few of us athletics.
About sports.
Yeah, there's only a few of us. And then we're going to talk about movies, shows, we're just going to talk about anything and everything on this podcast. Tonight, big night, it's Mackenzie's senior night. And she has a chip in her mouth. Mackenzie, talk about that a little bit. Go on that. We were not prepared, as you can see. Why she's still chewing. All right, yeah.
Now they're watching me eat.
Thank God we don't have mics on. It's be ASMR to the max.
I know how I love ASMR.
Because everyone's eating. You never watched ASMR?
Oh yeah, you just.
Yeah, where they talk super close.
Okay,
It's
disgusting.
so
gross.
uncomfortable.
Food ASMR
I hate
is
it.
the most disgusting thing, but
Where they slurp the noodles and you're like.
Oh yeah, and then they're just let me unpackage it, and they're just crinkling it.
Right, and you're like,
who-
stop!
Who's just
Who's
like,
finding this
oh.
pleasing?
I love the crinkle.
Okay, so I'm done chewing. Senior night, I'm the only senior. Everyone quit. It's gonna be fun. We're having a tropical smoothie after school. Yeah. You want a smoothie? I'll bring you back a smoothie.
Plus, I'd be in the practice at the time.
Oh, true. But yeah, it's a district game. It's kind of important. So hopefully we win. That'd be pretty sick.
I mean, way to remain positive through everything. Hopefully, we'll win.
I'm the only one left. All my friends are gone.
Everyone's just if we lose, we're just not my senior night, right?
Yeah.
And
Disrespect.
it really is. And then, Maddie, you used to do sports. I'm just picking at anyone else who's eating. It's the worst time. I'm trying to talk to each individual person, but every time I do, Mackenzie's eating or Madeline's eating.
it's okay. I ride horses.
Morgan's
Ride
always.
horses.
It's a very athletic sport.
Oh, yeah.
It's not it can be competitive. It's not like baseball or anything though.
Baseball's not a
Morgan,
sport.
do you want to say anything?
Why is baseball? Okay, wow, Madeline,
Baseball's
just
not a
skip
sport.
yourself. You're not the host here. That's my job. All right, please stay in your lane.
Oh, all right.
And then Morgan,
Who's a lesbian?
your sports.
Was.
Wow.
What?
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 All right.
There was one time.
Finding out all this information.
No, you said I was sports, and I said I was sports.
Yes,
Anyways,
you was
besides
sport.
point. I played softball for 6 years, full time. I got injured a lot. Some girl at school here broke my hand, and I have not played since.
Do you not want to name names? In fear that they might watch this podcast and break another hand?
It was
That
your
would be
mom, Ben.
correct.
That's-
Ben's mom is a nice woman. Okay.
Have you met my mother?
Maybe.
One time.
Really? When?
I don't remember. I just remember meeting your mom.
You remember meeting my mom, or you don't remember when you met my mom?
I don't remember what I did this morning.
You should make a show and call it How I Met Your Mother. It's product placement right there. I don't know.
It's an advertisement.
Can you say that?
Yeah, can I say that? I don't know. We're about to find out.
We better get sued.
We'll have to bleep out
Good
tropical
job.
smoothie.
We're not minors.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have to blur Morgan's Moe's bag and cup. No direct
My whole
product
parking
placement.
No branding right here. You might have to blur out that,
Yeah, I mean,
that right there.
it's just gonna be one big blur by the
We're all just blurs.
right?
Except for me.
Oh yeah, Madeline, thank God,
The
product
star
friendly.
of the show.
Product friendly Madeline.
The star of the show. Dude, that chip's still just sitting there.
I put my cereal in a mug so I could drink the cinnamon milk after.
Am I like my am I?
Merch!
We're just gonna have a brand of mugs. Am I one of those like weird people who like, cause since when I eat cereal I don't eat it with milk.
Yes.
Am I
That's
like,
pretty weird.
Depends on the cereal. The only people who are
Fruit
weirder
Loops.
are
I
people.
usually eat Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops I don't like milk with. I'll
Yeah, you
pop
can
those
eat-
suckers.
Yeah, cause then the milk is fruity and that's weird.
Yeah.
The fruity.
I mean I don't
Fruit
drink
milk
I
is
don't
good,
I mean
Fruity milk's kind of weird.
I like strawberry milk.
Nick?
Nicholas!
go around. No,
Like
go
a
around.
teacher.
I closed that for a reason. I don't want people busting in here, unless somebody busts them in.
Nick!
Oh. And we have the fourth friend that I was talking about. Who? Nick, are you? Do you not want to be in it?
Oh, I didn't know what was that.
Well, this is Nicholas. He is
Yeah,
our
right here.
he's our designated soccer player and antidepressant.
Depressant or antidepressant?
And
I'm wrong.
and Nick is also your senior night tonight.
Yep.
Care to elaborate on that to the people?
Senior night is the presentations from 6 to 6:30. It's going to be freezing cold, and yeah, I'm excited for it. I've waited 4 years for this.
I heard it.
I'm probably gonna cry.
I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm really scared because I'm doing this at school because it's hard to get people in it. So like my biggest fear is that we're just gonna be in the middle of filming the podcast, and then somebody's just gonna like bust in and be like, "You can't be here." I'm just be like,
We're
"I'm
allowed
so
to be
sorry."
here.
I mean, are we really in this room specifically?
Yes.
Really? Oh wow. All right. Shout out to you guys for knowing more than me.
It's not a hard feat.
Oh.
How did you come
Get the
in?
fuck up.
I checked out early, sped like a bat out of hell to Moe's, and then I sped back to get in the parking
For
lot
some
first.
reason, when you
Me as
said
well.
that, I thought you said it wrong, and it should have been fish out of hell. And I was like, wait, that's not right.
Not quite.
Ah, yes, the signature phrase.
Fish out of hell.
I'm gonna put that
Yeah.
in
Are
my
those
Instagram
just
bio.
sharks?
You know, because when you
Are
see
there
fish-
fish in hell? Is there water? There's gotta be at least one. Jaws?
In the water.
That's not a bad fish.
She doesn't swim.
It's
in
just
water.
water,
Yeah.
He's just misunderstood.
It's torture. It's not gonna be water. It's gonna be easy for him.
Yeah, he'll probably be dead. It'll be
Acid.
fire. It's hell.
Acid.
Yeah, we gotta make it difficult somehow.
Right. I mean, it's fire.
It's
Right.
like grilled salmon.
Bro, what if hell is just like your own personal hell? You feel me? You ever
You're
seen Good
alone.
Place?
Yeah, Good Place. That's.
Yeah.
I was literally just about to start talking about Good Place.
I
So
love
what if
Good
it's
Place.
just like?
What if
See,
it's
but
just
the
like,
The Good Place isn't.
what if I'm just surrounded by men?
It's not your whole. No, the thing about the Good Place is that it's not your personal hell, because that was new. That was a new experiment.
Right.
It's normally just everyone being tortured.
Have you seen none of you have probably seen Scream Queens, but she sits there and she's like, she said that Genghis Khan like motorboated her.
No.
Yes. And then she was like, I got there and I was like, where are the dinosaurs? And there were no dinosaurs. And she's like, we went. It was like water slides, except the water slide was boiling piss.
Oh my god. Wow. Now I need to watch Spring Queens. Is that what it's called? Spring Queens?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
I mean, that
Horror
is
show.
if hell
Oh.
is real.
Ariana Grande is in the first like 4 episodes.
No existential crises here, Nick.
Horror is not my genre.
I've decided to switch my religion. I'm now agnostic.
What does that mean?
You believe in a higher power, but you don't know.
Well, I don't know which higher power.
Wait, I mean, you just
It's
believe
that
in
I
the
don't have
universe.
enough to disprove a
Hi,
higher
Mom.
power, but I'm not necessarily.
Miss Quick,
That's my mom.
come
That's our mom.
join.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
this is
We were talking about
the
Vegas
woman,
Con.
the myth, the legend, Miss Catherine Quick. She's in
With her
heels.
sweet potato.
She's in heels. So
Katie.
With my sweet potato.
Katie.
No.
Cat.
Catherine.
Never.
Catherine.
Cat.
Never been a Katie in my life.
You kind of look like a Katie today.
Today, I dressed cute for you.
Oh, oh, that's so nice.
It's true.
I was second in that. Just
If I just said
God,
I
I'm
dressed
sorry.
cute for
Terrible
you,
joke.
then that's like sexual assault and
Right.
all that. Yeah, but that's like
We're gonna see.
super
We're gonna
not
see Miss
okay.
Quick on
yeah, but I
CNN.
think of you as a mom.
Like
not a
child's
sexual
teacher. Oh, what a surprise! Another child's teacher.
Well, the viewers might know.
Just saying.
We hit our quota for the year already, though.
For
this year?
Wait, what happened this year? It's 2020. What happened this year?
Oh, this year I'm at school year.
Some janitor? What?
Oh, there is a janitor.
Dude, there's this one
I heard
janitor
about
that I
that,
see
but I
all the
mean, like, I
time. He
thought
seems
we-
real nice.
You know, 2020
I got
new
Miss
year, new
Destiny to
child.
smile back at me today, so.
You can't
Wait, what happened? What did you say?
I said, Miss Destiny smiled back at me, and I smiled at her.
Oh,
Today's been
oh.
pretty good.
Yeah. So Nick
So you
has.
know what's something creepy?
Nick has his
So I gave
fantasy.
Sterling my number so that she could be. I know you're all upset.
Yeah, we
But-
are.
Anyway, so I gave her my number so that she could, text me back and forth about what we're doing as far as TA stuff because she tried to call you and she tried to call somebody else in class and blah blah blah. She already had my number. How creepy is that? It came up.
Freshman
Like
year,
registered.
freshman
Okay.
year, Nikki Reisinger texted me. I'd never given that girl my number ever.
Yeah.
She texted me, accusing me of having a crush on her. First
Woo.
off, that was not a thing. But she texted me and I'm like, and she like texted me this long thing like, oh, I have a boyfriend, like this huge thing. And the only thing I replied was, how'd you get my number?
She dated my cousin in middle school. It's kind of gross.
She made out with
Oh,
Jordan
yeah,
Knowles.
did you? Yeah, I heard about that.
Well,
Oh.
that
Yeah.
I'm not surprised about.
Yeah.
No, but like.
All right, all
Everyone
right.
made out with
Let's
Jordan
not
Knowles.
let's not put her on blast.
Well,
She might be listening.
How
or
about
watching.
we just bleep out the names?
Well, this is being recorded on my phone,
As you
and I
already
have
said, my
no
first and
idea
last
how
name.
to do that at all. So you know,
Oh well.
we'll figure that out.
You just go
You
to
know
the editor,
Nikki.
and
What'd I do?
when she's about to say the
You know
name,
Nikki.
she
Yeah.
does.
She
And her
decorated the
brother.
tree with me last year.
Does anybody have extra sweet tea?
I feel like we should have a thing of sweet tea in your
Don't
fridge.
whisper.
You can bring it
During the
and keep it
podcast.
in there.
Does anybody have any more sweet tea?
No, Morgan.
Okay, thank you. That was my only.
I enjoyed your morning show.
I did too.
Oh my gosh, no.
I heard you guys talk.
Yes, no, okay. For
I'm so sorry.
for those of you, we have morning announcements at the news, and on like special occasions or like special games, still have players. So me and Mackenzie went on because it's her senior night, and then we play our rival Maclay tomorrow. And so I was in the gym. I was in the office at the time, getting my transcripts, and they were just like, "Hey, we're about to do the news. Do you want to come on and say something about the game tomorrow?" And I was just like, "For sure." But I got in there, and I was just like, I only know how to do one thing one way, and that is just be myself 100%, especially like when I'm talking. And then so like I went in there and like I felt like I started like normal. I was just like, we got a game tomorrow, 7:30, blackout. But then like as I was describing it, I just got like more and more like into it. I was just like, we're playing Maclay, we're gonna win. We're gonna end the senior season with a dub. Let's go! And then so everyone's just like
Wait,
loving
is that
it.
your senior night?
No.
Okay.
Everyone's just like,
Not
well, it's the last time we're gonna play Maclay. So everyone in the room loved it, right? And cut right there, and then everyone's just like, Ben, that was amazing. Then the principal comes in, he's just like, oh, you can't do that. Think about it. We have 100 teachers. Some of them would be like, yeah, that's awesome. Some teachers might be like,
I don't wanna
that's,
watch that.
yeah, I don't want to watch that, and turn off. And like at that, first off, I'm just like, okay, if they turn it off, that has like no affiliation with me, like whatever. Like the teachers don't even come to the games anyways.
Right,
It's not like they're
that.
some of our biggest supporters. No offense.
Except
But
for our amazing mom coming to our senior night.
right. Well, hey.
No,
Don't
it
push
is.
it
I'm
now.
not going to bed senior night. I'm going to
yeah. Let's let.
Wait a minute.
Look. Hey,
No,
hold
I'm
on.
going next Tuesday.
Yeah. She's going to
It's
be at a
my
game.
birthday. I don't want to go
Oh,
on my
that's
birthday.
Yeah. No, well, look, it's been 4 years. She's coming to one game, so I mean,
Yay!
as far as moms Moscow.
Yeah,
That one hurt.
But yeah, so like he was just like so. And first off, that was my first and probably last time ever being on the news. So I was just like, of course I'm gonna go in ham, and like people are gonna remember what I did, right? And second, I was just like, it's supposed to be a game, but like we're supposed to be getting hype. It's our rivals. Like, why are you trying to just be like, no, let's like. He was like, you should be like monotone and just be like very like
no.
under control.
Our room was really hype.
No, and at first I was like,
our room was hyped because I made them hype because I was, look at those kids, those are my kids.
Yeah, I started screaming. I said, Mac and Ben! And like Lindsay James turns around and I'm like, I didn't say that out loud.
Lindsay James.
all right, all right.
She goes,
TikTok girl I found.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So like, at first I thought I got like all the people in SGA in trouble because like Burgess was like talking directly to them. He's just like, you gotta know like who you're talking to and like who you're bringing onto the news. So I was just like, oh my god, like are they gonna get in trouble? And then like as they were leaving, they're just like, Ben, you're good, like 100%. Like MC was just like 100%, I got your back. She was just like. You know, it's like, and that's why they get mad at us when we're just like, oh, SGA has no school spirit. It's like, well, when we show school spirit, you get mad at us.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I kept it on. I was hyped.
I was hyped.
And then
I was just like, who sees that and just be like, oh, I don't like that. Like, first off, if you don't like news, you're already not watching it. I don't think I'm gonna be the deciding factor of, oh my god, I'm
No
gonna
one
turn it
listens
off.
to the news anyway. I mean, I was today, but like.
But during their normal, yeah, no.
Cause it's just so monotone. It's just like it's flat even. Like I'm sorry, like and they're like super nice people.
Except for it's funny because MC told me that she gets there first and she shuffles all the ones that have names in it to Cassidy because she hates reading names like that.
No, she was like I walked in the room and it was just MC just like sitting there all alone in front of the camera and I was just like
Yeah, I walked in there and I was like, where am I supposed? I didn't see anybody, and then MC's in the background, and I turned around and she goes, hi.
No, like she's so nice, but like yeah, she's just sitting there waiting and like for a second I thought Cassidy wasn't gonna show up, so I was 100% I was ready to do the news, so I was just be like and read the thing and then go in. But
That's
like,
what I was signed up for. I need a Ben news. Like I just need.
there's like if I
An
ever did.
exciting news.
Right. If I ever did SGA, there's no way they would keep me on it because like there's no way I could just do it super monotone. Like there would probably be some days where I'm just like I'm done with life, but like other than that,
Has one does. No, I would watch the heck out of that news. It'd be so
I mean
good.
so good, right?
Yeah, like it'd be so much more exciting, and I'd actually be excited for school events.
Yeah, I mean I've skipped every pep rally since freshman year. So
Yeah.
Only
I have to go for a grade.
are you serious?
Yeah,
For what class?
because I have to sing at them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's a grade for me.
You gotta sing our fight songs.
No, I sing the national anthem.
Oh,
I know.
that's
So
And the alma mater.
Oh, I found
Oh yeah, that's what a fight song alma mater.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Oh, your type is redheads?
And then over here
What are y'all talking about?
we have
Our
if,
type.
if you can't tell, we have the two
Morgan's talking about girls too.
we have the
Morgan's
two
thinking about
horniest
those, she's not
people
talking about
in the group, Mackenzie,
Wait, what did you call me?
the two horniest people in the group.
No.
Yes.
That's not
no,
correct.
Listen, that's not correct.
How's it not?
To be horny, you have to not be satisfied.
I gotta go.
You're gonna have to bleep that.
Okay, so we have two people in the group who very much like looking at women, talking about women. Mackenzie,
More
who
than
likes
most
women.
people.
No, really.
And Nick is just Nick.
I'm sad.
Doing a special listen.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Wait.
No, TikTok is so dangerous though because like I was literally watching like this compilation of this
Just wait
girl
for the
and
next
like she's way taller than me. She looks way older than me. And then like I watched a podcast. You know she was 15.
Was she actually?
Yeah, I was just
That's
like
awesome.
Just wait.
it was crazy. It was like the person was asking her like, "Oh, how old are you right now?" And she was just like, "Oh, I'm 15." And I had to like do a double take. I went back like 3 or 4 times, just being like, "Oh my God, is she actually 15?"
Some of these 13-year-olds, like, how come they got to skip the awkward phase? What? in
I
the
know.
hell?
No.
No, they
It
skipped
will
right
come
over
back.
It's this.
Will it?
It will.
But
Because some of those lovely early bloomers will have a really awkward stage when they're like 30,
Oh,
and you're
yikes.
like, ooh.
okay,
Okay.
but
Wait.
But
Yeah.
okay.
It's bad.
Awkward stage
Like,
at
for sure,
30.
redheads.
They'll be rich. They've been rich since like 15.
I'm just
If
like,
I've been rich since a
Plastic
child
surgery?
till I'm 30, that's okay. I'll be awkward at 30 instead of awkward at like 12. Because by the time you're 30,
Yes.
90%
Yes.
of the human population is going to be awkward at 12 versus awkward at
that's
30.
true. That's 100%
Where did you
true.
get that?
My
Is that a
brain.
statistic?
Can you
Just
confirm?
did that.
Cite your sources.
oh,
Later.
No, but like once
just
you
like-
once
Oh,
you
yeah.
get to 30,
No,
like
that's
you've
the goal.
gotten to
Yeah,
the
I'm
point
just
where like
like,
you stop
come
caring
on,
about like
man.
you've been through enough life where you stop caring about other people's opinions,
Come on.
right?
I
Grandma
stopped
right
doing that
now.
like 3 years.
Low battery.
Uh-oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Oh,
my phone is dying.
Look,
I
I
had
think
to.
we've got 3 minutes left.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
My
Probably-
burrito.
We'll probably end it.
no.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Don't forget to have a burrito.
Some people do have to leave, so that will be the end for the first official podcast. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. That's the thing they do on
Yes.
the YouTube. Click the bell for notification. That's also
Oh
a
my
thing
God.
that they do. And yeah, thank you for joining us.
Don't
This
do
has
drugs,
been-
kids.
This has been the first Ben's podcasting crew, and we will see you later.
Ben's podcasting crew.
Yeah, I needed a name, and Ben's podcast.